So Pam Bondi, our new attorney general, Pam Bondi has coming in with quite a hammer now that she has been officially confirmed and sworn in. And I want to play her announcement towards the New York officials who refuse to aid or assist with illegal alien enforcement. Watch.
We're here today because we have filed charges against the state of New York. We have filed charges against Kathy Hochul. We have filed charges against Letitia James and Mark Schroeder, who is with DMV. This is a new DOJ, and we are taking steps to protect Americans, American citizens, and angel moms, like the mom standing right behind me, who you're going to hear from in a moment. New York has chosen to prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens. It stops today. As you know, we sued Illinois, and
Let's go.
New York didn't listen. So now you're next.
Let's go.
Whoo!
Oh, yeah.
Go down the list. Take them all.
I mean,
Newscom. I'm so glad they went after J.B. Pritzker in Illinois, New York. Name them all, Pam. Go.
Law and order is back in town, okay? And they're not messing around. Again, for that particular position, I wanted it to be our very own Attorney General here in the state of Texas, Ken Paxton, so badly. But I am so happy to see her just in action immediately. Now, you heard her name the DMV commissioner, Mark Schroeder, which was like everyone in the world collectively was probably like, huh? Who? What? Yeah. So apparently New York has a green light law that they passed in 2019. And the green light law was enacted to improve public safety on the roads because people without licenses would drive without one, right? Or without having passed a road test. And the state makes it easier for holders of such licenses to get auto insurance, thus cutting down on crashes involving uninsured drivers. So the illegal aliens...
Such a lie.
Look at the thinking.
Such a lie.
Not, hey, you can't drive. You don't know how to drive. We'll just insure you.
Right.
Then you're not an uninsured accident waiting to happen.
Yeah. So
They don't get insured anyway. They don't get insured anyway. That's the point. They don't do it.
So illegal aliens are getting their licenses because license applicants without a valid social security number can submit alternative forms of ID, including valid passports and driver's licenses issued in other countries.
But Sarah, if you can vote without an ID, why wouldn't you be able to get a license?
That's crazy.
They want them to vote in presidential elections. It is nuts.
It's so nuts. So
Here's my international driver's license that who cooked up in some counterfeit shop somewhere.
Also, listen, I have not been to many places abroad, but I have been to Mexico. Do not ever want to go back, but I have been to Mexico, and they drive a little differently than us.
Yes.
Go to China. Go to China. Just so people know, in China, they line up across the entire 2 lanes or however many lanes, and the other side line up like that, and then they just go for it.
Play chicken.
It's honestly, it's one of the most sphincter puckering things you will ever experience in your life.
You know the most accidents on roads, actually Dominican Republic, where they load up 7-8 people on one moped in the opposite direction. I've had 32 trips to the DR, right? It is absolutely bonkers. So you do understand that cultural aspect comes with.
Yeah.
If you don't assimilate, become American to standards, no, you pass a driver test over here, they're going to drive like that here.
Yep.
Go up the wrong way.
Yep.
Cut across.
Well, just like the Haitians that were in Springfield, that they were like, they're crashing everywhere. They're getting cars.
The dogs. They're eating the cats. They're driving terribly. We can't have it. They don't know how to drive. Let me tell you something. I'll just tell you as quick as I can.
I love this show, by the way.
When I was waiting,
fun.
when my wife was waiting for our green card to come, quick story. When my wife was waiting for our green card to come, you get what's called a temporary green card, which is kind of stupid, really. I mean, because they give you a card while you wait for the card.
Yeah, it's either the card or not.
You get a travel permit. You can go home and come back. We've been there,
So anyway, they give you that. And I go to the DMV because my wife's driving license expired. And I walked in, and I swear to you, like the LA DMV was like I was in Mexico City, right? It was all Mexicans in there. Sorry, it's just true. All right. And I walked to the front and I said, here's my, because I went with my wife. I was like, there's her temporary green card. There's the letter from the immigration attorney, blah, blah, blah. And they said, no, you can't have a driving license. That is not valid. And I'm like, it's a temporary green card. It's no joke. And I just want to put this out there for the people watching. They refused, and then they called security, and I turned around, I'm like, you're going to have to get two bigger people than that. I can tell you that right now. But anyway, we left. She was denied her driving license, and everyone was like, just drive. Everyone else is. I took 4 months off work because I said, I'm not coming to America and breaking the law. And I drove our kids around for 4 months. They didn't give my wife the driving license.
Trying to do it legally.
Right.
Doing it legally.
Right.
That's the system.
Doing it legally.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But illegally,
you get rewarded.
I turned around and I
That's
said,
crazy.
are you telling me that all these people are here legally? And they said, we don't give driver's license to illegals. I'm like, whatever. Like, whatever. Honestly. But again, that's the frustration.
Is this under Bush?
No, this was under Obama.
Obama. Okay.
This was under Obama. Yeah. Yeah. But, it's incredibly frustrating because you try and do it the right way. And by the way, when I went back, there was a woman right the way over the back. I'm like, it's the DMV, right? What are you going to do? And she comes over and this is what she said to me. I'm not saying this is true or not, but this is what she said to me. She said, I remember you from last time. Because obviously, and she said...
Made a scene.
Yeah, a little bit. But she goes...
She called security before she said that.
Do you know what she said? She said, this is what she said. She said, we do not have a section in our computer to put in temporary green card. And that's why you didn't get it. Because we don't cater for you.
Right.
And I was like, what?
Wow.
I was better off sticking with my I'd already got a visa.
Yeah.
So I was still on my visa.
Yeah. You would have been better.
Punished for
to
doing
the,
it right.
To the point, I think all that is about to change. Pam Bondi, go sue them seven times sideways, make them pay, make their life. What did they do to Donald Trump? They made the man's life a living hell. Mm-hmm. Just like you and I over there when they came after Cuomo. Finally.
Yeah.
And he was complaining how difficult his life is now. I'm like, you did this, buddy.
Yep.
You and your brother did this. Now you're going to feel it a little bit, right? So, Letitia James, of all people. I mean, come on.
And you know what? It's going to be a pincer movement because what you're going to see now with USAID and all the other stuff coming out, you're going to see where the money's coming from. You've already seen it with what they said, 49 million to the hotels or 59 million to the hotels. What you're going to do is you're going to see Pam Bondi come in like this, and then you're going to see Doge finding out where all this money's coming from. Because how many times have we sat there and we're like, why are they doing this? They're literally destroying their own city. Mm-hmm. Why are they doing this? I mean, we know why they went after Trump. But what's going to happen is, mark my words, they are going to find out that they have been funded, and Bondi is going to uncover it as well as the other side.
Well,
that's what's going to happen.
The American taxpayer, I've said this for years and years, if you really do a pure, intellectually honest tax calculation, we may be one of the highest taxed group of people in the world.
Yeah.
If you really add it up.
Sure.
Property tax.
Yep.
Capital gains, money spent out the wazoo to fund who knows what, Taliban, and what kind of a study of sex hormones for some prisoner in some other country. If you really add it up, the American citizen has been financially raped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you're right.
And it's got to stop.
Yes, absolutely.
Right now.
If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.